just shut my screen door. I don't want my cats to get out.
What in the actual... Oh my god! Ah! Our sighting!
Let's take a look at the hailstorm that happened in Nebraska last week that got absolutely no news coverage. What it look like, TV?
I am back! What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did you miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insidians. We're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one. And today I want to cover this hailstorm that happened last week in Nebraska. I'm of the belief that if something catastrophic happened in America, Americans should at least know about it. And what happened in Nebraska last week, more Americans should know that they are getting hail the size of softballs, not baseballs out there. They're getting hail the size of softballs. And it was a couple of towns that was totally decimated. So we're going to follow this one family's story, and we're going to see exactly what they went through dealing with this damn hail apocalypse, what they're calling it out there. It was bad.
Here, watch down. Here's Tootsie.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping it's further down towards the...
It's gonna hit right here. The drywall bowl.
Oh my god!
Look at that right there.
Oh my... Jacob Jones!
Yeah, look at that.
Oh.
Good.
Holy shit!
Look at the siding on the house.
You come inside! Holy fuck! Jacob! Oh my god!
Basement.
What about Jasmine? Oh my god!
Look at the siding on the house, Chelsea.
Oh my god!
The entire did all that come from?
Everything is ruined.
Everything.
Everything. Oh my god! What did your house look like?
When our bedroom window is in it.
But let's go back to the first video, and we're going to have the lady explain to us exactly their experience in the house. Was it as scary as it looked? She's going to explain and break it all down for us.
Our crazy hailstorm story time. Last Thursday, April 17th, Jacob and I went through a crazy hailstorm. Growing up in Nebraska, we are really used to severe weather, but we had never seen something like this before. All of last week, we were getting a lot of weather notifications that there was supposed to be really bad weather on Thursday. There was a high chance of tornadoes. They were saying baseball-sized hail and wind gusts up to 60 to 80 miles per hour. On Thursday, around 5 o'clock, there was a ton of storm chasers in our town. Storm chaser Reed Timmer was in our town with the Dominator 3. If you don't know what that is, it's like a tornado storm chasing vehicle. Basically, it can withstand going through a tornado. He was in our town. We don't have a basement at our house. My parents have a basement and they live about half a mile away from us. I called him and I said, you need to get home. We need to pack a bag. We need to get the dogs to my parents' house and we need to take cover because this is going to be bad. When Jacob got home, we went and parked our nice vehicles in his shop. We packed a bag with some clothes, some of our special belongings, and our dogs. While we were on our way to my mom's house, the sky was crazy. You could see all this dust rising, and then we heard that there was a confirmed touchdown tornado like 20 miles away. It's my parents' house. We put the dogs inside, we moved everything down to the basement, and then as your classic person that lives in the Midwest in Tornado Alley area, we stood outside and watched the storm roll in. We could see the storm a distance away, but it was calm. It was just still. It wasn't raining. I remember this so specifically. We were looking out into the cornfield. You could just see this dark cloud coming towards us fast. Huge gust of wind hit and it started raining. We ran up onto our porch, stood on the porch for a little bit. Then it really started to pick up and I said, we need to get inside. While we were downstairs, you could hear glass breaking. I got really emotional because I heard things breaking and how loud it was. My parents' house is my childhood home. For a little bit, I really thought that there was a tornado. I thought that our house was gonna be destroyed. I wish the videos did it justice how loud and scary it was. It honestly didn't last that long. I think it was probably 10 to 15 minutes. And then once the rain let up, we went and saw all the damage outside. All of the siding on the house was shredded, gutters, trim, flowers, plants, trees. The back window in Jacob's truck had been shattered. It scared me so much to think about all of the animals that were outside, livestock and wildlife. Animals that are out in an open field, there's no place for them to go. Obviously wanted to see what had happened at our house. So Jacob and I left and went to go see the damage there. We have a different kind of siding on our house than my mom had. So our siding actually held up really well. Our roof is still messed up though. Ring doorbell is shattered. The worst thing that happened was our bedroom window shattered. Our bed sits right up against our window and all of the glass went all over our bed. Mattress was completely soaked through. Our grill was flipped over. Our table had moved. All of the flowers I have just planted in the last couple weeks were completely destroyed and gone. Everything in our garden that was coming up was destroyed. You walk around outside, there isn't anywhere that doesn't have rocks and twigs and just everything. It's going to take a very long time to clean up our yard. That hailstorm was crazy.
That was the absolute worst hailstorm I ever seen in my life. If you're from the Midwest and they can get even worse than that, hit me up in the comments section and let me know. But I really can't imagine it getting any worse than that. After you have a hailstorm like Nebraska just had, the cleanup and the devastation when you walk out the house the next morning, you have to feel like you're on a whole different planet.
Oh my God, the house. Look at this. This broke. This broke.
Look at all this.
Talking to you.
I know.
I went all the way through the wall.
To everything.
Zoom back. I know that's a
Holy.
Well, there y'all go, man. I just thought that was interesting. And hey, we Americans, we should know what's going on in America, because that's some really extreme weather right there, man. I have never seen a softball size hail. That had to be dangerous, and that had to be pretty scary and traumatizing to live through. Like I said, if you have any friends, family, and loved ones, check on them if they live in the Midwest. Prayers up to everybody in the Midwest. I hope everybody made it through safe and sound. And this video ends like all the other ones. Hit me up in the comments section. Let me know how you feel about everything you just witnessed.
Tell me how you felt about what just happened there.
And if you done made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here.